I'm going to show you how to turn memes into t-shirt design ideas in this video, and I think this is one of the best ways to create kind of original designs if you think these are original. Obviously, you have to change a lot of the things, like you can't use images and you can't use exact text with these memes, or at least I wouldn't. But I think this is a great way to create design ideas in niches, especially like hobby niches and passionate niches, where nobody else is going to have the designs that you have. So I'm just going to go through a few in this video and give you kind of my ideas for each one of them. This first one is not really a meme. Basically says top 10 reasons I hunt deer. But what I did, I searched for deer hunting memes. We're in the deer hunting niche here. When I did a search for it, it came up with a bunch of memes, and then I grabbed some, and this image was just in it, and I thought it was a good image for a t-shirt design. So basically just counts the points on a big deer. So I think that's a good one. I'm going to go to the next one, and this one says, excuse me, ladies, my eyes are down here. I think this would make a great t-shirt if you put a silhouette image of a large antlers, and it just says, excuse me, ladies, my eyes are down here, or excuse me, my eyes are down here on the bottom. So I think it's a really good design for a t-shirt. I haven't seen many of these, although I haven't really looked up any of these as far as t-shirts go, but this is a good one that would work really, really well on a shirt or a hoodie. I think this one is good for like coffee mugs and maybe even phone cases, or possibly canvas art. Actually, I don't think it'd work well on canvas art. It might work well on phone cases, mugs, and clothing. So this one says, if your wife is mad, go hunting. She'll still be mad, but at least you'll be hunting. I think you can do a lot this exact idea with a lot of different niches. And when you're looking at memes and stuff like this, I would keep a spreadsheet of all the things that you find that would work in lots of different niches. So then when you go into a new niche and you're creating designs in that niche, you have a list of 50 or 100 different designs that you don't need to do any research for. You just swap out the actual words. So here's another meme. It says, that's a nice truck. Would be a shame if I ran into it. And this could be an excellent shirt. It could be a mug. It could be phone cases, all kinds of stuff in the print on demand space. But basically, one of the jokes in the hunting niche is that you go into the woods and try to hunt and you don't see the deer, but when you're driving on the road, they will jump into your car, basically. That's the joke with this one. So I think this will make a great shirt. It's basically text in a silhouette, maybe even a deer jumping into a car. So, or you don't even have to have a vehicle on it. I think just a deer silhouette jumping would be a good idea for a shirt. Here's another one. Says, came by your stand today, but your nose was in your phone. You could do a lot of different things with this one. I think I might have another one that says, but you were at work, or something like that. And you can put this text on the shirt, silhouette of a big deer. It could even be like a full color deer instead of like a silhouette or flat image if you wanted to. But you could change up these words. I wouldn't say, but your nose was in your phone. I would say, but you were looking at your phone, or something like that, or but you were at work, or things that would keep people away from deer hunting. So what I mean by that is, came by your stand today, but you were getting lunch, or something like that. You can think of a bunch of different things to do with that, and create lots of different designs just from that phrase. So this one says, what's the cheapest type of meat? Deer balls, they're under $1. It's just a joke one. You can change these words around to say something like, maybe deer nuts or deer balls, the cheapest type of meat, they're under $1, something like that. But you can change this in a lot of different ways to create something that's pretty funny and looks good on a shirt. This meme says, almost time for me to sound like a monster buck walking through the leaves, walking through the woods, or whatever you want to say. But I think like when you're in the woods hunting, it gets me a lot too. It gets every person. If a squirrel is, stomping on the snow or, leaves, and it's really loud in the woods and it sounds like a deer. So you could put a squirrel with a rack on it, like this one has, in a silhouette image, and use some form of this text to put on the shirt. And I think it's a really, really good idea, just because everybody can relate to it. Before I get into the last one, if you are interested in creating designs in the deer hunting niche, I do have the merch report available. The link is in the download. There's 110. The link is in the description, excuse me. There's 110 different design ideas here, along with fonts, along with vector images that you can use, suggestion fonts, vector images, and things like that. And so if you want access to that, the link is below. So here's the last one I have for you, and it's a vegetarian asked me what I feel when I shoot a deer, and I said recoil. So basically, recoil is when you shoot the gun, and it's the force that you feel when the gun goes off. It's another vegetarian thing. I think vegetarians and hunters kind of clash. So I think designs in this field, in this area, do really well. And if you could change these words around and make it look really good for a t-shirt, I think it would work well. So those are my ideas from memes. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.